Hey guys, it's me, Lara. Anyways, I just wanted to make a little video just kind of about what it's like, I guess, to lose weight kind of on a public forum like YouTube. I mean, you guys, I documented pretty much all my weight loss on YouTube. Yeah, when I started my YouTube channel, I weighed in at like 213 pounds, and I did my weekly weigh-ins every single week until I got down to like 147 or whatever, and then I kind of stopped doing the weekly weigh-ins just because every week it was like up and down the same few pounds, and I just couldn't seem to get past 147, and yeah, and so I just kind of want to talk a little bit about, you know, what it's like to lose weight on a public thing like YouTube, or, you know, people sometimes blog their whole weight loss journey, or they post it all on Facebook week by week, and stuff like that. And I think that it definitely puts like an added pressure. I mean, it's good because it gives you that added accountability and the added motivation of the fact that, like, you know, people are watching your videos or reading your blog or following your journey on Facebook or wherever you're doing it. And so it's that added accountability because you have that extra thought in the back of your mind when you think to yourself, oh my gosh, I could go for like a chocolate bar right now or whatever. It's you know, typically if you're trying to lose weight and you get a craving for something, you think, but I want to lose weight. And then, like, what else do you really think of? Maybe your goals, whatever. But then, if you're losing weight on a public forum, then you start thinking, oh my god, and then what am I going to tell everybody, you know? And stuff like that. It's like, I don't want to tell everybody that I did that or whatever. So it adds an extra level of accountability. So it's really good. But I also feel like it adds an extra little bit of pressure. And there's, of course, you know, we're all human. We're not going to be perfect all of the time. We are going to fall off. Some of us will end up gaining a lot of our weight back. You know, stuff like that, it happens. But then it almost makes it harder to come back. Like, okay, so say that you lose 70 pounds and then you gain 60 of them back. Well, it's hard to then come back and be like, okay, you know what? I screwed up, but I'm here now, and I'm back on track, and here I go again. I'm really thankful that didn't happen to me. Like I say, I've just been sticking around 150. So I'm glad that I'm sticking around 150, that I've been able to maintain that weight after after being over 200 pounds, you know, since probably grade 9 or something. I don't know when I first weighed 200 pounds, but, you know, so I'm really, really happy about that, but I still can't help but feel like, because I'm not anywhere near my goal, and I can sit here and say, you know what, I'm happy at 150, I'm comfortable at 150. I'm not, and I know that there's a lot of people that would be totally happy if they looked how I look right now, but I'm not. You know, like I have further to go. Probably 20 or so pounds, maybe even more than 20 pounds, I don't know. But it's basically to the point now where it's going to take a lot of hard work and complete dedication to get me there. And I just feel like I'm still so, like, I feel like how I felt when I was 213 pounds before I finally started losing weight, you know? Yeah, it's nice. I feel like that again. Like, I feel like I'm comfortable with where I'm at. I'm scared to keep losing weight because then I don't know how I'll look. I don't know if it'll change me as a person. I worry about that. That was one of my biggest fears about losing weight in the first place, was I was afraid that I would become a totally different person that maybe I wouldn't even like. And I haven't. So I know logically that I'm not going to, like, just because I lose these next 20, 25 pounds or whatever, it doesn't mean I'm going to be a different person. And if I am, I'll just be a better person than I am now. But it's just like, it's so hard. And then, you know, putting it out there on like YouTube or whatever, it's great because it makes me like, I'm not able to just say, nope, 150, that was my goal all along, I'm happy. Because you guys would be like, no, it isn't. Like, all the way through I've been saying that like 130 is my goal, you know? And so it's like, and then I think to myself, this 20 pounds is nothing. When I started out on this, I had a goal of losing like 80 pounds or whatever, right? So, and actually for my heaviest weight ever, 230 pounds, that's like 100 pounds, you know? And so it's like 20 pounds, that's nothing. Like, I got this, I can do this, you know? But I just feel scared, and it's so hard to get over that. And I don't even know how I got over it the first time. Like when I was over 200 pounds and I managed to get down to where I am now. I don't even know how I got over it. I know that moment that I was like, that's it, I've had enough and I'm losing weight. And it was basically when, you know, I was going through the worst time in my life. Just everything was just awful. It was just a terrible, terrible time of my life. Like, other than the fact that I had my daughter and my husband, you know, I didn't even want to live anymore, because I was just like, this world is just a terrible place. This is just awful. This is hard. I can't do this. And at that moment, I finally was like, you know what? We have no control. There are so many things in life, most things in this world, we have no control over, but we do have control over what we eat. We have control over if we're active or not. We have control over our weight. We have control over how we look. We have control over that. And that's what finally clicked for me. I was like, you know what? I control what I eat. I control my weight. Like, I have control over that. Nobody else in this world does. I do. That's something I can control. And so wow, that's nice. So that's, you know, that was what finally clicked for me. And it's like, I need to go, like, and I keep thinking that, and it's just, it's so hard. Like, I know, probably all of you that are watching this right now know exactly how I'm feeling when I'm talking about. Like, sometimes it's just, you want it, but you don't want to do what you have to do to get it, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say I don't want to lose these next 20 pounds, because that's lying. I do want to, but I want to do it by binge eating and not working out. Yeah, but that's not possible. So, I don't know. This was a lot of rambling. If you got anything out of it, then I'm really happy for you that you got something out of this. But yeah, I just thank you for everybody who's followed me in my whole journey, and even if you're still relatively new, thank you for watching my videos, and all of you that like follow me on Instagram and stuff. I do really, really appreciate it. It does give me that extra level of accountability, and who knows, maybe I wouldn't have even maintained at 150 over the last few months when I've been so out there. Like I did, if it wasn't for all of you and for all of this. So, yeah. Thank you for that. And does it ever get easier? It's never easy. And I've already accepted that. I've already accepted that the whole weight thing, being healthy and fit thing, is always going to be a struggle for me throughout my whole life. The only thing I have to keep reminding myself is that the hardest part is the beginning, the hardest part is starting. So, not that I ever have stopped or quit since I started in September 2011, but there are, you know, weeks where I'm just like constantly making bad choices. So then the next week when I'm like, okay, I'm back on track, it's so much harder than if I would have just, you know, not gone off track that last week. So I just have to keep reminding myself of that as well. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys.